I thought that Jesse was cooked. I thought that Jesse was cooked.
Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well today. And yes, I am back from Sacramento. I am sad to see no ban list yet, but we are home and victorious in our efforts to win a YCS. Truthfully, I was not prepared at all for this event. Low expectations. I was going to just chill after working and testing for Worlds so much. And I was very fortunate to this event. But I did manage to pull out the dub, so 6 YCS wins, 8th win overall. Fucking unreal, man. I can't believe it. Show us the trophy. I guess I could. It's upstairs. I can go show prizes later. TJ Parker, thank you so much for the sub. Also, Sun Sarsaparilla, thank you so much. And Raw Rima Dinosaur, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it, guys. Yeah, so I figured today we can go over what happened at the YCS. It's a bit of a tournament report as well as deck profile. And then we can get into some Nashville Festival because we haven't got a chance to do that yet. Also, we got subs from Silent Sizzle or Slice and Sizzle. Thank you so much. TJ Parker as well. I haven't already said that. I feel like I have. Rayborn as well, resubbed. 18 months. Let's fucking go. Chris, thank you for the 5 gifted. You guys are awesome today. Appreciate it. 2 more wins, so I have 10. Hopefully we get number 9 in 3 weeks' time. Or 2 weeks. 3 weeks now, right? Or is it 3 weeks? The World Championship. This is the one that I am looking for the most. 2 more wins until I have 10 premier events. It's crazy. It's like ridiculous. Guy who increases, thank you so much for the sub. Also at 18 months. That's insane. Since I started streaming, what happened? Oh, all because of chat. Yeah, totally didn't have any wins before I started streaming. I'll become Shang-Chi after the 10 rings, or Shang-Chi. Still begging for zombie content. Zombie's cool. I mean, I have a million things to do, right? Like you're gonna get stuff at some point. Anyways, I guess we can dive right into some what's it called? Some review of the tournament. Let me pull up browser. Facecam's not there. Where's Facecam? Hey, there we go.
I thought
just a prank. Thanks for the sub as well. Appreciate it. Full year. Let's go. Okay. So yeah, so YCS Sacramento, so it's been no like secret. I'm testing mostly for the World Championship right now, which is Master Duel, different format than TCG. So my attention has not been focused towards TCG. Outside of like rogue content for YouTube. So when I was going to Sacramento, the idea was hopefully there'd be a ban list. If not, I'll just use it as vacation. And I was about to play Crystal Beast for this event. And actually you can see Darren posted a screenshot that I sent him because he went to Pokemon Worlds to spectate. He deleted it? Why did he delete it? All right, well, he deleted it. Okay, that screenshot. Maybe it's on his Facebook still. Oh, don't open Messenger. 1 second. Let me see if I can show you guys. Darren James Stevenson. Yeah. He texted me like a voice message, good luck. And I was like, yeah, I don't care. I like if it's going to be vacation, I kind of wish I just went to Hawaii for Pokemon World to spectate. And Vlad posted like another thing I was posting in another group chat where I was going to play Crystal Beasts and I just couldn't find the cards. I literally just couldn't find the cards. I was not ready for this event and it kind of just went my way. And it was 1 through the rounds. I have to ask Joey for the picture. It was pretty funny. But round 3, at VIP gets stagnant seating. In this tournament, I sat next to Paolo the entire time. Or in Swiss, I guess. And we both lose the die roll, like the first round of the tournament. We both get 2 buys because of UDS. And first round, both lose the roll. Both of our opponents go skill drain synchro zone. And we look at each other like, really? Like, this is how the tournament starts? I opened up Engraver though. So what I'm able to do is just like I just keep every turn cycling more and more engravers onto the field. So eventually you have 3 engravers. And then what you want to do is you want to track to fuse for Desiree, link it off to get rid of skill drain. But that loses the what's it called? Flashing fire, the one that pops a monster. So I made Underworld or Closed Sky first. So I had 4 Light Fiends up. They couldn't chain thing anymore. I make the Desiree, link for Phoenix, go Phoenix 1, Desiree 2, so I pop Synchro Zone skill drain, and then I won the game. That was cool. Yeah. Game 2, my opponent, didn't have, I just had D-Fissure, so I just get to, like, Phoenix it, and then make SP at some point. I can't kill them, but, like, I get rid of all their cards, so they just lose. SP is, like, broken, wrist runic. They don't have skill train up, so I just win. When will the UDS belt stop being valid? We don't know, but I'm pretty sure mine are permanent because I have the ring, not the belt. Yeah, so 1 round 3 for 3-0. Round 4, playing against Mike Thomas, your second place at WCQ. Trishula. I don't want to post anything here because I'm not sure, like, if it's like a more notable person, I don't want to, like, give away what deck they're playing and any text. I won the roll, game 1 because Snake Eye's broken. Game 2, he wins because Snake Eye's broken. Game 3, I decided to go second because, so, like, my philosophy for going second in the mirror is not something I do all the time. It's just kind of like a read on what my opponent's deck is like and how they'll side. And that is, like, if I expect them to be siding out a fair bit of engine for a lot of non-engine, like Multrumbies and Phantasma's cards that are really bad going first as well, then you kind of just flip the switch on them and make them start. It backfired against Trish. She opened up 5 engine. My hand was not good. It was like Ash Blossom was my only, like, hand trap, and I just got bopped. So, yeah. Leon Dubstep, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, so lost to Trish there. My plan did backfire, although I did it again later in the tournament, and it worked out well, so that's all good. Oh, I dropped something. So next up was Ubel. This guy's playing a Breaker Ubel deck mostly, I think, so I got to use some of my side deck cards. I played Protos and Flag. You want me to drop the ban list? I can't drop the ban list. Yeah, so I won the roll. And winning the roll versus Ubel is important because game 1, when you lose the roll, you need to draw like 3 hand traps, otherwise you're kind of effed, like even more so than Snake Eye. But I won the roll, full combo, win the game. Doesn't matter through breakers. And game 3, I go Protos for Dark, and my opponent just loses. So that was fun. Round 6 for Centurion. They messed up the Calamity Lock, but they still end on Blazer plus Phalanx, Veiler, Droll. I think if there's no Droll, I'm fine. But I just can't be through it. Game 2, Snake Eye being Snake Eye. And then game 3, he just like has a weak field. So I just get to, I think he just drew bad. He sided like 1 evenly in for crossout, which is funny, and then drew it. He didn't mess it up. It wasn't, I made a mistake. Oh, how did he mess up the Calamity Lock game 1? I summoned Boldrake, and they didn't Phalanx it before summoning Crimson Dragon, so I got to like block it. So yeah, my opponent drew their 1 of evenly for crossout with no other way to play. So they drew like crossout evenly, and then 2 hand traps, and I just kind of destroyed them. Round 7 against Snake Eyes, I lose the roll. It kind of like did the standardish combo, which I think is not the best in the hand traps. And then Mag is just broken in grind games, so I'm able to win that. And game 2, they just drew shit, so cool. Round 8, I lose the roll Snake Eye Mirror again. I don't draw. Only draw like I think 1 non-engine. I think I drew Talents, but Talents. Oh no, I drew Ogre. So I get to kind of break through the field, but like I lose to follow up. I can't really do too much. Then game 2, I like remember being tilted. Like damn, I drew all fucking engine game 1, and then game 2 I drew 0 but Temple. So I Temple pass. My opponent doesn't have a great hand. They have mostly hand traps, so the Temple actually is like really good value. And then I win the grind. Just hand trap like at high value spots. And then game 3, my hand was like, I think it was Magnuma, Druis Worm, like Baldrake, and Phantasme. Just like destroy him, and an Ash Blossom as well. So I just like F him up. Might have been Molcharm me into some of those, but like it was one of those like 4 hand trap, like they just get destroyed type things. And 4 hand traps with Bistral, so it's like 4 hand traps and you get bodies afterwards. So it's like kind of gross. Yeah, I'm Crimson, thank you so much for the 18 months. Appreciate it. So day 1 we finished. I think these standings got overturned. There was a mistake. So I'm not sure where I actually ended up, but on the old ones I was X1 17th. I wasn't feeling too confident. So the thing is, twice in the Snake Eye format, I've been X1 day 1 and then lost 2 rounds on day 2 and didn't top Nationals and Columbia. So I wasn't like overly confident. So much can go wrong in this format. But then my luck just became incredible day 2. I win the roll with Centurion. Opponent goes draw phase shifter. I'm like, F, I'm just screwed by tempo here. I had no disruptions. So I go like IP tempo pass, which is like SP, but I lose like anything. And yeah, my opponent just goes bonfire. I'm like, what the fuck? They get a Centurion card, they summon Trudea, and I'm like, alright, I'll SP banish it, and they just concede because that deck is not very good into boards. Game 2, he goes stand up, discard stand up. I ogre it, he passes. Obviously, like that just yeah. He just loses.
I thought that Jesse was cooked.
Natry Buck, thank you so much for the sub. Round 10, so this locks me in a top cut. Round 10 I played Jose Carrillo, Carlo Carrillo, a Mexican player I've known for a while. We're both X1, so this match doesn't really matter as much. We're kind of just chilling. I lose the roll. My opponent draws like Flamebirch, double Ash Blossom, Snake Eyed Bellstar, and a Bestial. And I remember looking at my hand of 5 engine cards, meaning like not the best engine cards. It was like Lurie, Tract, Witch, Snake Eye Ash. I'm like, oh, I lost the roll. I'm just dead. But my opponent just passes back to me, and then my hand's just like 5 engine cards, even if they're not the best engine cards, into an empty field, and I draw like a for turn like a wanted. I'm like, you know, this is definitely good enough. So yep. And then game 2, I think he made a mistake. He we get to a simplified game state. I have like 4 in hand at the start of the turn because he call buys Chummy and I nib him, so it ends on Apo, Flamebridge, IP. We're still like pretty good. But they get Apo with 1 negate up and SP on the field. And their hand is like Nib, Baldrake, and they have Princess in the grave still. And I had Talents. They have 2 other fires on board, and they go SP banish the 2 other fires, or the 3 fires, banish 2 of the fires. So I get to steal the Apo. And my opponent goes Princess, thinking on the gate, targeting the Apo, thinking on the gate the Princess, and I let it go through. So now they have to chain Nib, chain Bestial there, and I just Apo negate the Nib. So I let it resolve, and then I'm able to just win from there. If they didn't do that, I would have been fine. But obviously, like, we're both topping anyways, so it's kind of chill. So yeah, we ended up 9-1 in Swiss. I think that put me in 6th place. Top 2 playing in Snake Eye Mirror, and I won the die roll. I think it was like 4 non-engine. Plus Bonfire, and I get Ash, so I'm like, damn, this is not great. Opponent goes Engraver, and because I have Bestial Magma in my hand, I think I don't want to stop that. Even though I can't stop the Lurie, I can stop them from making a meaningful play by magging the Engraver later. And so I do that, and then he goes Bonfire himself. I Ash it, hoping he doesn't have a snake, because any fire card kind of screws me up. He passes back, and then because I have mag and like I get another Bestial and I win. Game 2 I have a good hand, but his hand is insane, so I just still lose. Game 3 I make him start again. Same thing, like mess up the ratio. He opened up double Imperm and Nib, so I could have been screwed if I went first. Like very, very much so. And because I made him start, he starts playing. He does like the greedy-ish line where it's like with just Ash, where you summon Closed Moon on your 5th summon, so you can be nibbed. So I go Fant, chain Nib. I get to keep the card I draw. And then I have Mulch Army as well. So I just like a billion cards. He has double Imperm Nib, but I don't even need to do anything. I just go Engraver, summoning Lurie, make another Engraver, pop the Nib token, revive Engraver, and it's just game on field under 5 summons. So I just destroy him. And yeah, this was funny. I didn't summon a Snake Eye all match. That was interesting. And then top 16 versus Memento. Says Clifton Land. This one, oops, sorry. Just dropped something. Yeah, so top 16. I had 4 non-engine plus Snake Eye Ash. And so I go for the play where I add original, not temple, because I feel like it's better into a grind game, which I expect to be with my 4 hand traps. He has Ash Blossom, doesn't Ash Blossom my Snake Eyes Ash. So I had a Baldrake though, so I had original, and I go for the Requiem play. I go for Closed Moon into Requiem, because if I get stopped here, I can summon the Baldrake and still original it off. So he doesn't stop this. I get to summon out my my Snake Eyes. Or sorry, so I also Poplar effect to place, and then I go Engraver, attach Requiem, make Necroquip in case I get ashed onto my original. Then I draw a card. So then I go original, send off the Poplar. I get Ash Blossomed there. I get to draw, and I do tracked off that, which is why I did this. Is like really lucky, of course. Like this is why I get so lucky. I won the die roll on top 82, top 16. I got lucky as well. Won the die roll. I draw the tracked. Let me keep going. I get nibbed, but now I have like great follow up. So I end on 0 interrupts, but like I have 4 non-engine in hand still. So he's down 2 cards. I have Engraver and Original Engrave. And then I have like Ash Blossom Baldrake in my hand. I think I had Veiler as well. I think I had Imperm, Veiler, Ash Blossom, Baldrake. So I just like hauled him off for the turn, and then I just have too much follow-up to win. In game 2, he just passes. Like my hand is like solid, but yeah. I think I had like Ash Blossom, Nibiru, and then like some engine, and he just passes, so he just dies. Top 8 versus Luxaka on Yubel. I didn't have time to type this match, so I have to try to remember. Because I remember we were the last top 8 match because we got deck checks during it, and every other match was done by the time we finished. But I win the roll, I full combo, and they didn't have any hand traps, so I wasn't sure if the thing hand traps or breakers at this point. And I just lose. Or I win game 1, and then game 2 I chummy. He plays through it, only gives me 1 draw to end on like Phantom Rage. I need to draw Engine or Abyssal, or I need to draw Talents or Abyssal to win the game. I draw Veiler, so I can't beat it. I'm pretty sure I still got Talents at some point. Like I had chummy and then use like Veiler, and then get Talents hooked in my hand. So kind of like it in the finals. And they know my hand, so I just lose. Because the card top deck wasn't helpful. And then the final game, get to go first, and I think I open up Engraver plus Oak is my only way to play. And if I get ashed on the Engraver, I think I actually just lose. Or ash on the track. He has Ash Nib. But instead he holds it. I get to go Beatrice, and I send from deck to grave the Snake Eyes Ash. I make Princess. Because my only way to play was that, I couldn't do the Protoss flag stuff. But he nibs me on the Princess. So I go Oak, revive Snake Eye Ash. And now the only hand trap he has left is Ash Blossom, which doesn't do enough here. So I get to like make a pretty big field, and he just loses. Yeah, top 4 is on stream. I play versus Yubel, and you see I win the roll. I'm pretty happy that I played through hand traps there. So I managed to get through Juice Worm, Nibiru, Ash, make a solid field. I just keep him off of like field presence, and I'm able to win. Then game 2, I draw 5 non-engine cards. His hand's not great. I mag first over. No, I think I Juice first because if he sends it with Engraver, it pops the Engraver. So I just want to encourage that. And then he crosses it out. So I'm like, okay, I have to. Clearly, he needs this to resolve. I mag it. He passes back, and then I'm good. Game 2. Oh yeah, and then I don't know why he conceded. But yeah, I would probably win the game either way. UBL gamers playing the Master Left DK? Yeah, they were. What's the game plan versus Tampa? Make them go first game 1, take the L game 2, and make them go first game 3. Why are you taking the L? You can absolutely win going first versus Tempai. In fact, I think it's often fine to go first. I would go first. Yeah, well, hand shaft. Yeah, but I had no engine. So like I would have like, yeah, so my plan is to attack with Bestials and just kill him with Bestials, which I'm sure I can do, but it wasn't over because I didn't have Snake Eye cards yet. And then yeah, finals versus Tempai. So game 1, I make the mistake. Obviously, I misread Necroquip. You can see it. I can show you what I'm talking about here. So when you're reading cards in a match, like I'm trying not to be like too long because you need to pay at a proper pace. So I skim for keywords. It's not really helpful, but you can see from here, it says send a monster from field to the grave. The line above it is send from hand or field to the grave. So I like dyslexic or something. I'm obviously not dyslexic, but I'm just skimming and I see hand or field to the graveyard and hand to the grave right, or field to, or yeah, hand to the grave right there. And I jumbled it up and said, okay, hand to the grave, field to the grave. That means if I send off field, I draw. So I go, all right, I versus Tempai, I just want to draw into stuff that's off the field, playing on like field breakers or whatever. And in doing so, I mess up the combo. I get flustered and F it up. So that's not what I'm supposed to end on. Definitely should have been like Apo there probably as well. But stupid mistake. I use this effect to draw a lot. There's a good way to play around hand traps, as well as like when you draw Engraver. So, but just stupid issue. And then game 2, I honestly shouldn't have called by the shifter. My hand was shit. So my hand, going second, or going first game 2, I drew the 1 of Mulch Army for cross out. Flameburge, Lurie, Imperm, call by. My hand is terrible. Like I can't even play. My game plan here is to hope he bricks, set up Beatrice so I can play for follow up, put the Engraver engrave for follow up as well. Set Imperm and then hope that's enough. And call by for Genroku. Like that's terrible. Oh, the second Mulch Army game 1 was crazy. It was huge. Let me see his hand so I can play around everything. Very important. But I still messed up the combo, yeah. But game 2, like I probably shouldn't have even call byed it. But I'm like, all right, let me call by it. So I can at least set up the Beatrice for follow up. Although there's also like a world where you're just supposed to do nothing. I just figured the call by was dead, so I'd have to rely on the Imperm. Anyways, so I'd rather go for follow up. It was really bad if he has Chummy. He has Chummy, so I'm like, ugh, whatever. I give him the draw because I still need to set up follow up rather than relying on a top deck. Because if I do nothing, then I can't draw a live card next turn to play. I get Imperm nibbed, so I don't end follow up anyways. Besides the Engraver engrave, which isn't like that much. Thankfully, he doesn't have a hand trap though, or doesn't have an engine, so I just attack and pass. I draw 1 form, which is super lucky. I wasn't sure if my opponent was holding Imperm nib, so I can choose Temple or choose Original. I decided that I may be holding Imperm nib, so I add the Temple instead. It's Cosmic. All right, made a bad read. And then I get nibbed, so I end on I have to pass back. And then I Imperm Mags. They don't have engines, so I have to top deck playable. They don't. Now now here Andre like makes a mistake. I think he's supposed to keep up this stuff, not make SP, because SP just dies to Engraver engrave, and Engraver's not good enough follow up by itself. I need like another playable card in order to do something. My hand was still chummy at this point, so I can still normal Charmy and make a play, but because I have no Beatrice, I can't even access the Snake Eye cards. Beatrice is already gone. I have to just make like IP into SP stuff, which is definitely worse. He also could have done something different where he goes like mag target a Bistral, use the effects, and then chain nib if I imperm it, which would have been pretty good. To guarantee resolving through. But yeah, and then I draw a Diabolister off the top. He has no interrupts left, and he dies. So yeah, super lucky. I'll show you guys the deck list now. So I played 47 cards. It's pretty similar to my Nationals deck list. I changed a couple things. Biggest things I needed to make space in the side deck for cards like Protos and Flag, which I wanted for board breaker decks because I feel like these FTK decks, they don't play hand traps. The game plan is simple. It's Beatrice, send Flag. Princess will revive Flag, add Protos. You can Firelock, Windlock, Lightlock, or Darklock. So whatever the hell you want to do. Most decks will just lose to that. And then like versus decks where even if they are playing hand traps, you can put them in going first. And if you draw Flag or Bonfire or Protos, that's fine. Like you can just search them. Like, that's the thing. It's 2 bricks, but they're not bricks by any means. Even if they're not starters, they're just fine. That meant I had to make space. So I also wanted Fucho for Shifter against Tempai. So I had to cut like Phoenix Dark. I had to move Phoenix to the main deck, which means cutting the Rabbit, cutting the original. I had to move Talents to the main deck as well. So I cut one of the Ogres to make space, or 2 of the Ogres to make space. But still keeping that engine constant. I also need 1 for 1 because I was drawing kind of shitty at Nationals. I went to another engine card. 1 for 1 was good. So yeah, I added another engine and 1 for 1. Ended up at 47. I cut the statue. I also wanted to make space for Callby for going first. And then Dogwoods. Like, also, it's Tempai, FTK, and a Shifter, and it's Dogwood. I also want to make sure I had at least 1 Dogwood for Crossout if it came to that. Then I decided to just add 2 more or whatever. But, like, because it also Giving Puppets is another card that beats them. I think this card actually can be used for legitimate reasons right now. Like, versus Protoss as well, it gives you another turn. And the Ritual Beast deck can run out of fire sometimes. So, I also needed to make space for 1 card in the main deck, or in the side deck. So, I had to move one of the Mulchummies into the main, which is why it's 47 cards as well. So it was really troll. So I have 1 Pearly in the main deck. It was just like the only card in here I felt comfortable main decking. I wanted, if anything, going second card, which is why I didn't put in Call By. So that's why there's the 1 Mulcharmy. It's so stupid. Yeah, Bishel's really good. Bestials are obviously not great into Tempai, but at the very least they can be used for extension, especially when you play Beatrice into Flag and Protos. They help post side into making that live. If you open up Bestials, you don't have to ignore Desiree. Like if you draw a Bestial, you can usually end on Desiree plus Protos, which is kind of crazy. Don't like the rabbit, didn't have space for it. There's no space. I had to make space for other cards, so I had to just kind of say screw it. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. My going first package. A bunch of broken cards. I do really like the Bestials. These cards are great. I mean, there were a lot of games where I won just Bestials, and you kind of see it through the review. Obviously, I got really lucky throughout the tournament. I won a lot of my die rolls in Top Cut. Day one, I think I was negative a little bit in die rolls. I went 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, 4 and I went 2 and 4 in die rolls day one. But then day two is way better. I went instead of going 2 and 4, I went what? I went 5 and 2. Because I won the die roll on top 4. Yeah, I only lost round 10, which did not matter, and the finals versus Tempai, which also doesn't matter that much. So very lucky on day 2, extremely lucky, and also had several opponents brick. Like Clifton bricks in top 16. Top 4, my opponent didn't draw very well. Opponent bricks here. Opponent doesn't draw well. He loses the ogre. Like, yeah, this was definitely like one of those tournaments where like I felt like I got lucky. I don't like this format, and yes, this format's still like not crazy skillful. I'll be the first to admit it. This was a very lucky tournament for me. Other tournaments I feel like I've won. Tempai bricked as well. You're right. Tempai didn't draw great other time. There are other tournaments I've won where I feel like I outplayed and had the best deck in the room. I think my deck was fine. I think I played fine. I don't think I played exceptional though. And I don't think my deck was exceptional either. I did get lucky. There is no ifs and doubts about that. Like, there were some good decisions here, and I don't think like I'd change stuff, but at this, maybe Dogwood. Dogwood was actually fucking terrible. I may change this to one of, but yeah, like I got lucky. It happens. Deck profile. When this is the deck profile. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm not gonna make a whole deck profile for this because keep in mind, like, it's a dead format. I don't know much people care. Like, some principles can be applied. Accidentally won the YCS. I mean, yeah, it happens. You have to break the consensus of the pro players. They need to go all in on breakers or hand traps. What changed to make 3 talents viable? I think talents is the only exception to the rule because talents is so good as a breaker. Talents is also a card that it punishes bad players. I think if you make a mistake versus talents, you instantly lose. Like, I think I'm supposed to lose this match to Carlo, or game 1 against, or game 2 against Carlo here, but he makes a mistake, and that's the only reason talents is able to win. Going first is also way better than every other breaker, like way better, because I was already siding it for going first. Also, when you pair it with 2 hand traps, it's fine. So like drawing 1 hand trap plus talents, not enough. But if you draw like Bestial plus Ash plus talents, fantastic. Then you keep them off Desiree, you make their field slightly weaker, and then talents can steal the Apo, and then assuming you have engine, you can actually like play through it. So it does actually help. And ogre, it was the card was being put in over was more ogres, and ogre is like similar, where ogre is terrible by itself, and it gets used as a breaker, and when that's not being used, in which case still needs to be paired with something else. So ogre Bestial was good, but so is like talents Bestial. So yeah, that's partially why. And then ogre is just worse going first than talents is. That's why talents moved into the main. Talents is also just a better card for going first in general. So that meant if I put that in the main, I had to side less cards for going first, which was kind of the point to fit in more cards in my side deck. That's like how I was building, right? I just wanted to make space in my side deck for the cards I wasn't playing before. I wanted to play this, 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 and I wanted to play this, because these weren't to my deck for nationals. And then I kind of had to fit all that in. Yeah, any other questions, I guess? Well, while we're still on the topic of YCS Sacramento. You could be about the deck list, could be about the tournament run, any such things. Notifications, what happened? Nothing, all right. How do I access my feed again? I'm playing the Master event. We will later today. Yeah. And I won this stupid card. How do you get access to flag protos? So I already talked about it, but I'll say it again. You Beatrice, send flag. Princess, revive it. Did I ever summon Fucho? No. I played 1 versus 1 Tempile tournament. It was only the finals. Sam hyped for your W? Sam has not even messaged me, to be honest. I think Sam's in Spain, though, so he's on vacation. He's allowed to. How do you celebrate the evening? We went to Soul Food. I'm trying to like be careful with what I eat on these trips, because the problem is like the reason like I put on weight is going to all these events. I can't treat it like a vacation every time, otherwise I just eat like shit. I tried Ethiopian food the first time on Friday night, and that was my like heavy calorie meal for the weekend. But then everybody wanted to go out to Soul Food, and like, fine, okay. So regrettably, I had a second high calorie meal. That was the celebration, I guess. It's a bit tilted. It was good, but I felt regret afterwards. I'm really trying to watch when I'm on vacation what I'm eating, because dining at home is not enough when I travel. I have to be able to maintain a diet on vacation as well. Not vacation, at events. Ethiopian food was great. I really enjoyed it. I've never been there before. I like a combo platter with like a, I don't remember the names of the items, like a lentil curry, which was great, and then a ways or tibs for beef and chicken, and that was fantastic. The samosas they had, or sambusas they had, whatever. I'm never a huge fan of even samosas in Indian food, so it's kind of just, I don't care that much, but that was neat. Very much enjoyed that. I would definitely run back Ethiopian food, because Indian's my favorite, and there were definitely similarities there. So absolutely down to run that again. No back row hate. Yeah, so I don't think you need it. I think this deck plays through disruption very well. It's like a skill diff thing, but I'm very like knowledgeable how to play through back rows and force them out. Using your attack and battle phase to threaten traps is one of the most important skills at playing through back row. And not linking up into random bodies and throwing them away that are bad into Valor, bad into Ash type things. And that's where making reads is really important as well.
I thought that
so yeah,
was cooked.
I felt like I just knew how to play into those decks, and like I played Runic Stun. I lost the die roll. You open up Skill Drain, 2-0. Like, yes, you can still lose, but I feel like they need to draw Insane, which any deck that draws Insane should destroy you. It's not worth the side deck spots for an unpopular matchup, and a matchup that I feel like I can navigate just fine. So I felt comfortable. Evenly into Stun Runic variants, yep, still fine. Still fine. Poor say anything, so much to appreciate it. How do you win a YCS in a form with the deck you dislike, especially without winning or without testing? I got extremely fucking lucky. Like I can't emphasize enough. This event, more than any other event I've ever won, I felt lucky. Maybe the only other time I felt this lucky to have won was the other Fire format, was the UUDS. Because the formats, I feel like you have to, like, to win in this format, it has to be your day. I don't think I played that bad. I made mistakes. I didn't play perfect, but I didn't play that bad. My deck was fine. So I don't think it was, like, purely, deserved, but also it was not deserved in the way where, like, there's, like, some other ones, like, with tier. I felt like I was playing out of my mind at those events. And, like, I was really, like, on top of it. This, no. Like, I won my die rolls. I didn't brick and I drew fine. My opponents did brick. So, like, that happened, like, a lot. Thank you for the raid, MBT. Sorry if your guys' comments are getting mixed. I get a lot of messages right now. Just repeat them if I don't respond to it. Why is YCS boring? No, anytime you win it's not going to be boring. Like, let's be real. How many times did I Protoss lock? 1. I only sided in versus, like, Tampai and Yubel. And then random rogue decks, I guess, like Puppet or thing that's board breaker based. But I only played. So I'm trying to remember. Versus George Luke Sacco in top 8 when I drew it, when I sided it, I only drew Engravers, so my beaches had to send Snake Eye Ash in order to play. So I couldn't do the combo. I did it versus Yubel round 4. I didn't draw it against the Tempai player or a way to make it in the finals. My hand was shit. Yeah, and it's only 2 Ubels I played, right? I played Ubel in top 4 as well, but I didn't go first post side. I don't side to going second against Ubel. Yeah. I'm gonna swap from Rabbit to, well, I needed space. I already talked about it, but yeah, I just needed space in my deck. Where's the MJ at? It'll be on. I think that's just the format though. Like whoever gets luckier, and skill is less important. I mean, skill obviously is still important. It's not a skill-less format, but I do feel it is very luck dependent. But yeah, I mean, people have been saying that for a while. That's not a new development. What's your end board against Runic Stun? You think access code build IP is a huge threat for them? It is. I don't play it. I mean, I probably just Desiree IP pass. Like you can't get fear moded. Is fine. Like, or I mean, flame with IP in the spell trap card zone. I can go first though against that. I could also. I don't know. Thanks for signing a Rip Circular tribute. No problem. What do you think the best deck for the WCSs? I don't know. I haven't looked at the thing yet. I'm focused on my own World Championship Mastodon. I don't give a shit about that, truthfully. One of the matches, the catch said you avoid normal summons, give your opponent draws from Pearlia. How do you manage without it, or does the deck not really need a normal summon? I mean, you do what you can, right? I had to summon Poplar from the hand, so I still have to give them one draw. I had to give them two because I had to Witch. But like from that point on, so if they didn't use the second Chummy, I would have used the Oak probably to normal summon at some point. But then when they use the Chummy, I get the Talent Look at their hand. Then I just formed the game plan. And I made a bit of a mistake with the game plan because I misread a card. But then I'm like, okay, I'll just temple the Oak out of the hand so I can still get access to it without giving them the draw. It's neg, but I'd rather neg myself when I know their hand. So yeah. Would I put Sacred Beast in D or C tier? Probably D tier. Which of the 3 and Otherverse cards are your favorite regarding the image and text only? I don't know the text in them. The image, probably Glitonia. Bistrills, did they work? They were fantastic. I won a lot of games with literally just Bistrills. What was my craziest interaction of the event? Craziest interaction of the event. Trying to think. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if I had anything crazy. Why one of hand traps? What one of hand traps? It's just Ogre and Pearlia, right? So it's 3 Pearlia, but I needed to make space in the side deck, so I moved 1 to the main. Ogre is I wanted to cross out post side, so I may as well main deck it. I mean, card is fine. I just didn't want to play more non-engine, so yeah. And Magnemite is at 1, so that's why it's 1 Magnemite. Bistral or Cash? I mean, Bistrals are better right now, unfortunately. They're better going second. Do you think Dinos could sneak in their way perchance? Nope. Did I change the Bistral ratios? No, I was happy with it. If this is Master, how much the deck would change? Like, so much of it. Very, very different format. Necroquip draw starter. Yep. Oh, also in top 4, right? My wanted drew a Snake Eyes Ash. Because I think my top 4 hand was also not very good. My top 4 hand was not great going first. But it was like a lot of non-engine. And I go 1 to draw. And I drew Snake Eyes Ash, which is fucking ridiculous. I got so lucky. Like, it's just luck incarnate. Then it happened in top 16 and top 8. Top 16 and top 4 pretty much. Like, yeah. Do you hate playing Snakes or Cash more? Which are you hoping for the format? So the thing with Cash is playing Cash against so any rogue deck against, so any deck that's not Cash against Cash, or Cash against any other non-Cash deck, abysmal, absolutely terrible. Like fucking garbage. But if you were playing Cash mirrors, it was actually interesting. I think it was skillful. So I ended up not hating Cash Tira format as much as I did at the start once I started playing Cash Tira, because the mirrors were fine. Which I think is actually interesting. So I didn't like how Gate kept so many decks out of being playable, but I ended up not hating that format as much as I expected. Snake Eyes, the mirror still sucks, so I don't like it in any regards. In fact, anything that's the opposite. Snake Eye mirrors are terrible, but Snake Eye versus other decks is fun because your deck is so much better than theirs. You just win more, which is like a stupid reason, but it's just true. Like, I'm just playing a better deck, so I win more, and winning is fun. Like that's the reality. Winning is fun. So most of the time, like if I can consistently win, either because I can outskill my opponents or because I have good matchups, then that's where I'm happy. Looks like Heart of the Cards is a little true. If that's the case, then I would be losing because I don't have Heart of the Cards. Did you ever consider, even for a second, when they hand you the mic saying the format's really bad and you hate it or something similar? No, because then I may get banned and I'd lose the game I love. I don't know if I'd get banned, but I'm not trying to risk it, right? Like, I have a platform for saying things. It's my YouTube, my Twitter, my Twitch, and I'm happy to use it. But I'm not gonna fuck around and find out on their stream. I'm pretty sure I'm blacklisted from future matches though for Twitter and YouTube videos. Because I haven't been featured. Like they just didn't feature me until they had to, pretty much. I think I might be blacklisted though. Yeah. Unless they just decide not to feature me at all, which I guess is possible, but I feel like if I'm anything like Josh, people spam the chat asking to feature me. Don't want to do the Triff? No. Who would win, full power, tier, or Snake Eye? I feel like we've had this argument 400 times. Snake Eye. I mean, sorry, tier. Snake Eye would not win. Even Yubel, you think is like so bad? You think Yubel would be like good as Snake Eye? Yubel is definitely worse, but it's the second best deck. Playing versus Yubel is not fun. That deck is broken. There's a difference between saying the format is not in a good state and saying Konami sucks or something. Not in Konami's eyes. I mean, still, I don't like why do I want to find out? Like, if you guys really want me to play a different card game that bad, go. But I'm not trying to mess around. They gave Pack a round 3 feature. I'm not Pack though. Also, it could just be nothing, right? I don't know. I was just surprised they didn't feature me in like top 16 when I played versus Memento, the one Memento duelist in Top Cut. Because that would have been a good match. What's this? Oh yeah, I've seen this. Yeah, this is I've seen this. We can go on stream. This is just funny. But yeah. More funny OCG memes. Deserves to lose playing Cancer deck. Yep, nice. Nice. I'm giving them one draw, by the way. He's supposed to normal summon for sure. Because it lets you set up, it turns on steeds, and then you have 2 forms of interrupts into 4 cards. 1 interrupt into 3 cards, which 2 interrupts into 4 cards is a huge difference. Yeah, so this is a misplay. But obviously, this is the joke. Like, I'm not... I don't hate Tenpai. I think the people misplay. Like, Tenpai noob checks a lot of people, so people hate it. But like, if you play properly with Tenpai, the deck is fine. The deck is good. Don't get me wrong. I'm like, it can easily win, but it's like, the deck is not like crazy broken. Thoughts on rolling dice at Worlds? What does that mean? There's like some weird rule or something. You end on steeds and 1 monster. Yeah, so you get 1 pop. I don't know if that drop broken. Yeah, but every deck is like that. Like, if any deck draws broken, you could just get fucked. Like, you can't use that logic because if you're gonna get high rolled by any deck, it can happen. Like, when people hate on Runic Stun can be kind of annoying, but unless they draw broken, I feel like it's not the end of the world. But if any deck draws broken, you're gonna get creamed. So, like, it doesn't seem that crazy to me. Anyways, turn on Chris's music happily. All right. Can't wait till people open that combo in Master Duel. It's going to be great. Oh, yeah. What happened? I'm not prepared for Tenpai yet. I played 5 Tenpais at Nationals. I lost to 1. And it's because I bricked and then got shifted game 2. I still won. I was prepared. And then game 3, I got shifted. I ended on the Rabbit plus the Trap, which is like my countermeasure. And they had Duster. So, like, Shifter Duster. Right, you got me. Like, if I played Fucho, I would have been even more fine. But, like, obviously it depends. Quoting your Mystic Line Copy Buster? I know. And I'm agreeing with him. That Mystic Line Copy Buster is something that I still stand by, and I would do it again with Tenpai. And in fact, I probably should do it again with Tenpai, because the way you all fucking bitch about Tenpai is crazy. The deck is a good deck, don't get me wrong. It is not bad. Mystic Mine was not a bad card. It was a good card. And there are games that would win. But, like, people blow it out of proportion so much. I don't even think it's that toxic. Sangan Summoning is the only stupid card in that deck. Like, yeah, that card is crazy, but, like, I don't think it's nearly as bad as other people cards. I don't know. I don't love Tempai. I've never played it. I don't think it's crazy broken, though, either. Maybe, like, it just shits on rogue decks, and that's why people love it. I don't know. Dr. JB, thanks so much for the sub. Appreciate it. Rather playing against mine than Tenpai? That's psycho. When's the ban list? Oh, you know what? That's right. I am a Konami employee. I do know when the ban list is. Let me check. Oh, wait, I'm not a Konami employee. Oh, why would I know? What? Yeah. Play Tenpai. It's not fun. Like, it's just a boring deck. Sometime between the next 10 days, I think there is a 1% chance that Konami just says troll and releases it in September instead. You won the YCS, now you can choose 3 cards like Josh. No, I do not get to do that. If I do, then Snow to 1, or to 3. Sorry, 3. Grass to 1 and Kit to 1. There we go. That's probably not even what I'd want to do. I don't know what I'd want to do. But hit Snake Eyes aggressively, probably Yubel aggressively, and then we'd be fine. So the Crystal Beast deck list I was gonna play? Sure. Is it on here? Okay, I need to update it a bit. Wasn't this? The side is not correct either. That was in there. These aren't in there anymore. And then I'm playing this. Don't play this. I think it's supposed to be Alina. Then I think it's supposed to be Millennium. This. And then what else am I missing? This side's all wrong. Just ignore it. I think it might be Droplet. Was it Droplet the last card? Third Droplet? Might have been Monster Reborn. For a thrust target? No, I think it was Droplet. It was Droplet or Monster Reborn. I don't remember. And I think this is it. Not 3 Sengajin? No, because you can search them really easily. Like, everything is searchable in this deck, which is why it's, like, kind of cool. Only flag, no Protoss or Quarter. What? I'm like, you guys can't see, can you? Like, all right. Yeah, this is the deck, though. This looks like it shouldn't work, but it does. I mean, yeah, this deck is fine. Like, this deck isn't even that bad. I think I could have done fine with this deck. If I kept winning my die rolls with this deck, I'd have fucking cooked. Like, if I had this top cut run against it's the same people, and I won the die rolls the same way, I probably would have still won the YCS. This deck is even better going first than Pure Snake Eye. I'm gonna brick, watch. Oh no, this sounds fucking insane. This is so broken. Holy shit, this is insane. Like, I'm fucking destroying my opponents when I draw this. Like, this is so crazy. Look at this. Like, these hands are just, like, this is, like, actually playable. You're gonna brick 21. This deck's not that bricky. It's actually not that bricky. Like, what bricks are in this deck? Like, it's this. Like, this is like a kind, like, you have like a kind of bricks. Like, nothing is that bad to draw outside of like fucking Topaz Tiger, Rainbow Dragon, and this. Even like it's cool when you thrust for this and then you send it off Witch. It's like a broken play you do in this deck when you get hand trapped sometimes. I'd show you a turn 1 play. Oh, fuck. Okay, not this hand. This hand's not great. I play 1 Engraver, by the way. This is actually really bad to draw. I have to discard off Wanted. Sure, so how would I play this out? I'd probably go Terraforming. And then I go put this Valence on my field. So I activate this, and I give them the other Valence cards. They can't Lightning Storm, Evenly me, or Imperm me. And then I go Crystal Bond. And then I go Pegasus. No. Yeah, Pegasus Spell and Trap Card Zone. And then I add this. And then I use this effect to summon this out. Place another Pegasus there. And then I can go Golden Rule effects. Special this. Place and Spell Trap Card Zone. 1, 2. And then summon these all out. With Ruby Carbuncle, and they can't Imperm me, which is important. They can only Veiler me. And like if they nib me here, I don't give a shit, because I still have a normal summon and still have Witch thing here. Why Christmas music? Someone paid channel points to turn it on. Someone can turn it off. Like I don't mind. I like Christmas music though. Anyways, yeah, so we have to play this on the Crispy's Rainbow Dragon. And then let's link off 1, 2, 3, 4 for Saryuja. Put this back. So let's get Saryuja. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want this. Don't want this. Probably don't want this either. I mean, I don't want either of these. I mean, I'll probably keep this. Just put it back. Yeah, it's fine. And we'll go Banish. Add this to hand. And then we'll get Protos. Like, I just Snake Eye combo if they stop me at any point before this. Back to add hand. Where do I go? Where's flag? There we go. From here, what do I want to do? Original this off. And then I'd go like special. Oh, no, I'm missing Snake Eye to Bellstar. That's what I'm missing. It shouldn't be a third drop, but it's supposed to be Snake Eye to Bellstar. Where's Temple? Temple. So what am I supposed to do now? Like I said, just place the oak here. It's supposed to be Snake Eye Ballstar. I could put this can be Snake Eye Ballstar here. And then I can get. I don't even need the oak. I just save it. May as well draw a card as well. Let's see what I get. Draw. Okay, that's. I mean, it gets oak. And I haven't normal summoned yet either. So this can get oak as an extender. This probably shouldn't be in this column. Placing this in Spell Trap Card Zone can be pretty good. Should I do it now though? Yeah. So they can tumble this out. And I can go. This is an interrupt here. I can go into this. Reveal Rainbow Dragon and add Bridge. Card's broken. So this is an interrupt now, because I can go Temple, bring this out, then place them on Trap Card Zone, and then bounce on their turn. This is a bounce. Let's link off. I don't need a special summon. I mean, probably supposed to link off the link off this. And go this. Here we go. Go sequence. And then go. Papa should put Snake Head Ballstar back and Smell Trap Card Zone as well. Just get this out of the deck as well, I guess. Whatever. Bonfire for Oak. Just keep deck thinning. Why are you running the Valence Field spells? They're good. It also turns off Imperm, which is broken. Like, they can't Imperm me through this entire time. And yeah, I'll shuffle back these. Oops. Get to do this. It's out. We'll link off for 3-mat Apo. Where is Appaloosa? Here we go. We shuffle back, burn for 1200. Summon this out. Shuffle this back. Search Protos. Then let's make IP. I mean, I probably don't even. If I'm calling fire, then I'm not even gonna. This doesn't even have to do anything. What do I do with this? I'm not gonna princess. Leave Snake Head Ballstar there for follow up, I guess. Like, what do I do with this? Just leave it. Call fire here. Might just call fire here. I get to bring this back as well. I can make a link 3. But like, I don't even like need the bodies. This is like the crazy part with this deck. You can just do so much. Yeah, I mean, you just Protoss fire. Call it a day. So then on their turn, you like Temple, bring this up. Place another Crystal Beast Pegasus here. This will bounce back one of their cards. This can link as well. They're under Firelock this entire time as well. SP Banish. Like, it's not crazy, but like this is the same thing Snake Eye does. Nice Ritual Beast on board. This is better than Ritual Beast. It's like I need Princess with follow up. Well, if I'm protesting fire, why would I put Princess in the grave? It doesn't do anything. And because you have so much gas, like you can play through like hand traps. Like keep in mind, I didn't use this. I didn't normal summon yet. I didn't search off this either. I could have used Star Special to start yugioh. I literally popped 3 free bodies. I could have summoned maybe like 8 more monsters. Like you just don't have anything to summon. That's why, like in this deck before, I was playing Trigate Wizard because you can go Trigate Wizard, Griffin, start yugioh, Appaloosa, SP. But like I don't have that extra space anymore. I think the Fiendsmith cards are better at going second, so I need them in the deck. And because this deck's not mono attribute either, if your opponent like Protoss calls you fire, you just play with like a Crystal Beast Fiendsmith deck and it's fine. This deck is like crazy cool. It's actually like really good. Like I was gonna play this. This deck is not that bad. This deck definitely totally could have topped. Deck's a bit cheaper as well. Only one engraver if you're trying to play this deck. I think, like, to be honest, if you want to like play cool combo decks this format, but don't want to buy 3 engravers, if you can budget a single engraver, most decks will work just fine. And it's worth it. It's actually so much fun. I love the Fiendsmith cards. Like, you may lose out in a little bit of the brokenness of like the loops and grind games of being able to go constantly for Requiem, but it's sick. You gotta try this. Ended up picking up the engravers. Nah, this deck is like crazy. Like, when I was about to play it, like, yes, it's not as good as Fiendsmith Snake Eye like classic, but this deck is not bad. Okay, let me fix this. This should be Snake Eye All-Star though. This card is too broken not to play. Because I was adapting this deck from my Guadalajara profile, which didn't play. I mean, this wasn't out yet. Yep. But the deck list for this deck is psycho because it's like one of it's just like a billion one ofs. Basically, the Crystal Beast engine is only for additional summons to make OP plays. I mean, the Crystal Beast cards, like the spells are just so insane. That's what I'm focusing on. Like, because the thing is, think about it this way. In the Overdrive Extender deck, like the one I posted on Master Duel, the only reason that it gets to Overdrive is because you get to summon 7 Crystal Beasts. If you're summoning fucking 7 Crystal Beasts, the spells are broken. Like, the extenders are there. And in reality, you have better use of those 7 bodies than making Overdrive. Or when you do that stuff, you don't even need the Overdrive to win. So, like, just lean into that and don't, like, focus on the Overdrive stuff. The Blending cards just Turbo and a Fiendsmith. Well, it's more bodies, and you get synergies with Crystal Beast cards. For example, if you draw, like, this, plus Wedgeu Temple, you can play System Spell Trap Card Zone and then summon it from the deck. And then get access to the Fiendsmith stuff. Yeah, I mean, the deck accesses itself, right? Because the point is, it's like Turbo into this, Turbo into this, and Turbo into this. You have 3 kind of broken, like, extract cards that will then access the rest of your deck. So, cycling through those pieces is really important. And then this card is also just, like, really, really important for the deck. So you'll often send it off of this, which is searchable off of this. Sorry, off of this, which is searchable off of this. Or you send it off this. Like, you have so many ways to search. I think Apple's about to be banned. If not now, it will be next ban list. But Overdrive special when it's in the graves, they're free. It is free. But the thing is, you do have to play more Crystal Beasts for this, because right now I'm playing 4 names, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have to play 3 extra bricks. And you have to play another extra deck card. So yeah. You have to rewatch the VOD. I mean, the thing is, there's not like basic combo lines. It is kind of freestyle, which is part of why it's so much fun. It's just like infinite gas. Like, this is a Snake Eye hand with extra stuff, right? Like extra steps. Like, here you can go bridge, and because you already have a normal summon, you can add Temple and Rainbow Beat this card, Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon, and then you go Temple and you activate this from your hand in the Spell Trap Card Zone, and you place, where's Sengajin? This in Spell Trap Card Zone. So you banish, and you can see this gives you free cards as well for what's it called? Sorry, yugioh. Summon Carbuncle? Yeah, I got Carbuncle. So if I draw a Golden Rule, I'll just win. And we'll add Rainbow Dragon, just free discard fodder. This can come out and get this. And voila. You mean like patterns would you go first for? How bad is this to draw? Oh, it's death into draw. When I played this at Guadalajara, that was like the card I lost to more than anything else. It was draw knockbird destroys you. Patterns you go when you go first. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's like any other combo deck, right? You try to save your normal summons or pressure, whatever like is most efficient into hand traps. So you're just great at that because they usually have to hand trap it. That card is just insane otherwise. Yeah, obviously this deck is terrible to draw though. This is dead actually. I don't play multiple wanteds or multiple witch. I play one. This is one of those decks where unironically, I'd play 60 cards. I mean, like over 60 cards, because you really don't want to draw these, but you can keep on playing more broken spells. You make a board through Droll. If Droll's on the format, I would change how I start off the combos going first, probably. And I can make like some fields. Like it's probably like I can make IP Flameburge. But unlike Snakeye, I wouldn't be able to back this up with hand traps. Totally average. Thank you so much for the sub with Prime. Appreciate it. But yeah, this is like what I was gonna play. What was my side deck again? Let me rebuild it. So I think I had Dogwoods again for 50k decks. Charmies. I think I had Phantasmace as well. Going second. Skill Drain. What else was there? How would you approach the deck if Flameburge got banned? That's it. These cards are still really good. Like the Saryuja combos don't even like need the Flameburge bodies. Another card he considers Metaltronus as well. Post side. Yeah, it's probably just Metaltronus. I think I got to this point and wasn't sure what else I had to put in my side deck. I think it's supposed to be Metaltronus. Especially because you have a wide variety of different types and attributes and shit to choose from. You still regret not going to Poke Worlds? Obviously not. I think it would have been dope though if I topped with this though. This would have been crazy. Literally, if I didn't specifically win the event, I would have rather played this. But I couldn't find the cards. Lost set rotation? No, you don't need it. You don't want to lock yourself out of using field spells. Because the thing is, like, if you set rotation, you can't use any more field spells for the rest of the turn because they have to flip theirs up. Which means you can't, like, use one of these and then afterwards play Temple. Because that's what you do a lot. Is you'll play one of these first, and then you sack it off for a Snake Eye card, and then you play Temple. Because Temple is both extension and disruption. Because remember, this plus this and Pegasus is also disruption. So you can use the bounce here, and then Flamebridge IP is the second one. So you get multiple ways to disrupt off monsters. I should have asked you of the entire deck minus Protos. I mean, I have Protos, so it was in my fire deck. I hate being the guy, though, to post online and I'm looking for cards, though. I hate it. I'd rather just have my own stuff. What couldn't I find? These. Which I think are, like, really, really good cards in this deck. Like, really good. I think it's just those, actually. It may have been just these. And this, actually. I definitely had... I didn't look for these, but could have found those, probably. I had these. I had all the Millennium cards. I have all the Crystal Beast cards. Yeah, I think it was just the Valence cards. No one kept that part of Tama's set. The worst part is I had them. I just don't know where they are. Like, as you can see behind me, it's a mess. Which is why we need to do a sorting stream. But I couldn't find them. I looked at the event for like maybe like 20 minutes. And I couldn't find them, and I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm just playing Snake Eyes. Like, I'm not gonna waste more of my day looking for fucking Valence cards. Watch spell in my side. It's Metaltronus. Have you ever played Valence? No. You feel like one day the Valence field spells will become a staple in a deck? Oh yeah, I mean those cards are cool. I think like they're really good in Crystal Beast. Huge fan of them in this deck. Especially because they just can't use like cards that require an empty field. It's a lot of fun. Oh, we got sidetracked with the Crystal Beast nonsense. I love this deck so much, man. Like, it's not even because I love Like my Jesse like plays Crystal Beast in the anime. This deck is awesome though. I tried Runic Crystal Beast. No, I don't want to give up my battle phase. I am not Joshua Schmidt. Any saucy Metaltronus targets, or is it the same card as targeting? I mean, it's the same shit. You summon IP for IP. You summon Appaloosa against their Appo. You summon Engraver versus Rage. I don't play Anima, so you can't like summon Phantom, which is kind of like lame. I don't think I have a target for Phantom. I don't play Dark Fiends in my deck. It's a very worthwhile sidetrack. I hope you guys enjoy this. Build a Memento deck with some Unchained so you can make Caesar Rage in the end board. You don't need to. Memento's already like one of the strongest decks when it goes first. Extra deck needs a work since Appo and Princess getting banned in a week. That'd be cool. We can get there like when we get there. What are you doing with one Fiendsmith no tracks? Go back and watch the VOD. You'll kind of see it. You have no idea how to trap Memento. You try and hit the
I thought that
the Tatsunat Tushigo, the horse, and then try and block them off. Don't like Valor in response to the effects. Use Valor on summons. They can't chain Bone Party. That's like an important one. Sanjiro, thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'd react to the band Hida instead of Princess. That'd be so troll because Hida is like one of the best cards against fire. If Flame Trading and properly summon a monster, can you not summon it from the back row? You cannot, no. I've been trying to modernize old Cyber Orcus the Fiendsmith. It's impossible to build it IRL though. Yeah. I urge you guys though, if you're building those pet decks and they want to include Fiendsmith cards, one Engraver, it's probably worth it. It's so cool to play these cards. They're really fucking awesome. You still don't get it, but skill issue. I literally showed you a replay where I use it. I don't know what to tell you more than that. That is the use of the card. That is why you use it. Congrats on another win. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I think heroes are locked into heroes. You don't have to blow money on an engraver. True. Fiendsmiths in a world with no Beatrice are so fun. Yeah, but we'll see if that becomes a reality. How do you like Phantasma during the YCS? It was fantastic. Oh, yeah, it was good. Gravers still $100 each. I don't know. I need to actually complain to Konami because I opened some boxes and I pulled engravers that are so beyond damaged they look fucking destroyed. Like literally they're peeling off, and I like nice quality control. So lame as a vendor to have that happen. A nice profit, merely down the drain. I'm down? Why? I don't know why this is going down. Like this is, guys. You like, if you plan on playing this at all, you should just buy it. I understand this is expensive, but if you plan on playing it, this is only go up after ban list. These aren't getting hit. Maybe Beatrice, but these cards will still be good and playable. These cards are so cheap. Not so cheap. It is so cheap compared to what it was before, and I feel like it'll go back up afterwards because this will be played in like every deck still. I feel like. Yes, I know I'm shilling, but QCR Engraver Flex. Oh, I didn't use my deck. Those QCR Engravers aren't mine. I have regular engravers for myself, but I don't have Snake Eye cards. So a friend offered to lend me the deck. I just borrowed the whole deck instead of just borrowing just the Snake Eye cards. Because like my staples aren't high rarity either, but like the deck I borrowed had everything almost max rarity. Yeah, I didn't use my own deck for that event. I think the only card I owned in the deck, I owned the Call By. I think Call By was the only card I owned in that deck. Oh, and the Necroquip. Oh, I didn't get it back. Oh, whatever. I only have one of my common pal next to me. What if Lurie got banned? You seem still playable, but how does it potentially change things? I think decks would just look like this. It'd be a one of. It would probably go down then if Lurie got banned because you just play one engraver. I guess you could play Sanct actually. Maybe not. Maybe play Sanct instead. It'll still be fine. You know why US is still using paper instead of Neuron for decklist and stuff? They're not using paper. It's worse than Neuron, but this isn't paper. Like, I mean, it looks paper. You don't print it out though, but it's submitted online. You're not paying $94 on $100 for mass-produced card stock. You can stand on your morality, but your morality doesn't change the fact that it's $90, right? Like, you don't have to buy anything. I'm not telling you have to, but if you plan on playing this deck, or playing any deck that like wants to play Fiendsmiths, it's not going down until it's unplayable or reprinted. So, yeah. Thing means you have less light Fiends. Well, one specifically, but it's not the worst. Fabled Cherubly is a light Fiend that is the same as Lurie. What the fuck is that? Oh, Cerebral. It's a beast, though. Is this the Christmas playlist? No, this is the Christmas playlist. No one has changed it, though. I'm pretty sure there's no other Fabled Fiends that do anything like that. What does one do? A Fable Spell Trap. I don't know if that does anything. The one requires you to discard 2. Sulkius? Oh my god. That's terrible. Turn off Christmas music. Alright. Nah. Ooh, okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. When I had you to myself, I didn't want you around. No, you're turning off Michael Jackson. Ooh 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 ooh. Ooh. Sad. This is a good song though. The old timey sounds to it. How's the World's Prep going? It's been so busy. We're trying to fit as much in as we can, but it can. Which proxy is more accepted in general at Yu-Gi-Oh, at least at the local level? My locals when I was a kid let you proxy up to 3 cards in the deck, and that helped a lot. It really did. However, if they couldn't be over $100, because then it'd be unfair. Are you just ignoring the turn off Christmas redemptions? 2 people turned it on, 1 turned it off, and then a minute. There, you turned it off. Congratulations. I am not ignoring it. Do 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 do. Odds to new Evil Hero stuff. Solid. I don't know if it'll be enough though. Locals wouldn't let you proxy crush card. Weird. Back to Christmas we go. Oh, and turning it off again. All right. Is this the game today we're playing? Turning it back on. Okay. 2 people turned it on, 1 turned it off. So we still got 1 more to turn it off. You guys are already listening to Christmas for so long.
I thought that Jesse was
You may as well just let it go. Richie, thanks so much for the sub. Appreciate it. Turn it off, turn it back on, turn it off. Okay. How about classical music then? Do 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 do. How much do you think the new Impulse and Mulch Charm are going to cost? It depends on supply. Demand only means so much. This playlist has been like banging a lot for me lately. Like on my flight the entire time, I was just listening to classical music. But 5 hours both ways. Skip song. All right. I mean, it's still going to be classical or movie score. Wine time. Negate. It's too late. All right. Are we done with Crystal B slash Snake Eyes? By the way, this is still labeled Fire King from 6 months ago because I've just edited the same deck over and over again. I haven't made a new one. Favorite movie soundtrack? Probably Revenge of the Sith. That shit is insane. Revenge of the Sith goes so fucking hard. Why are the channel points award so high pitched? Maybe it's glitched. No, it wasn't intentional. It's probably just glitched. I don't know. They weren't like that. I didn't change anything. They were, unless they were like that before. All right, on to Master Duel. Duel of the Masters. Let's switch over. Bam. JHW the GOAT. Does that stand for John Williams? John Williams is the fucking GOAT. He's crazy. There's plenty of Star Wars on this playlist, though. Session expired. Okay. John Hank Williams. Sure. All right, what are we building for the festival now? If a game will load. Okay, perfect. Okay. Event page. First Arctic? Fuck that. Goat-y? I think I had a paleo deck built. I'll play paleo for a bit, I guess. Blind Second Ancient Warriors. God. Gotta do a vote? I don't gotta do anything. I can do what I want. Goatee. Y'all love goatee, eh? That deck is kind of meh for me. Like, I don't mind it. I don't love it though either. Paleo for a bit. Yeah, I know. It's paleo does take years. Kraken Turbo. Release the Kraken. Cool. Set 4 pass. Yay! I love Paleozoic. All my friends love Paleozoic. No, the Toronto coming out of you? What do you mean? What did I say? Whoever watches Yu-Gi-Oh! On Twitch has already seen way too much Paleo. Why does Josh... Oh, fuck me. Why does Josh get to play this deck, but not me? I also want to play this deck. He gets to monopolize all the Paleo content and doesn't leave any for me. It's not fair. It's not fair! Select card to banish. Alright. I want to see me versus Josh. Paleo versus Paleo. He might win. I'm very rusty with Paleo. He plays way more than I do. Maybe one of my 6 YCS wins should have been Paleo. I didn't get to play any events with Paleo. I played it. It wasn't like... I was young. I was 16. Oh yeah, these cards are fucking out. Oh my god. Board breaker seemed like the better option. Yeah, maybe this was should I play breaker deck? Yeah, this is maybe a mistake. Okay, maybe no more Paleo after this. Okay. Do. Pendulum Summon. Summon more from the hand. People with magic cylinder and chain energy. Oh my god. Add cyclone. All right, let's flip up this card. I'm gonna draw a bunch. Yay! That feels good. Fucked it, evenly matched. Eye traps weren't even like that good. Set another card. Oh my god. All right. I basically just went second now. I have a paleo in this in the grave as well, so I have some bit of setup. Oh my god, another Olenoides. Dude, this isn't even good. Like, what is this nonsense? Alright. To hear Harding Joe's new Paleozoic song? What? A hard like Joe? No. Alright, let's see what our opponent's got for us here. What trap did they set with Toad? They set Tornado, which says Tornado. Okay. Make him neg that, I guess. In a paleo, sure. This is so stupid. Ooh, got some Cantina music. Do, 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 do. Another Bambuku. Alright. Do, 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 do. Use Cloud Lifter with your SM7B? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna draw like a billion cards with this again. Overlay for Totem Bird. Interesting. Okay. You make my own Master event, what would it be? No idea. Tier event. Tier full power or Shizu tier. Another one? Oh my god. Okay. The one time Josh is taking a week off, you're still watching the best deck being played on a different stream. Yeah, you know, Josh isn't here, so I have to fill the void, you know? This is so annoying. Oh my god. The loner deck is just tier? Yeah, it's just only tier. Pendulum Summon. Oh my god. I guess that's fine. This is so ridiculous. Another tornado. Holy shit. Burst them? I don't know how you expect me to do that. I'll chain this actually. How much damage is this? 45. I probably could have taken this. I would have been fine. Oh, let's just take this. All right, end phase. Let's go. Ah. Old man says no. I'm not gonna chain a paleo. And roll back. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. This is not even the right play. I just fucking awesome. Draw more cards. Why not? Reasoning? It's reasoning. Mill some cards now. Daruma cannons, that's not good. Where's my rollbacks? Hello? Rollback? 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 There we go. But I can't kill these, right? So how do I clear the field? How do I win this now? The fuck do I do? Hey, this is a graveyard effect? Oh, place shit on top of my deck. That's pretty cool. So I'll target this, nuke the field. Okay, and then I can use it to place on top of my deck again. That's cool. That was neat. I like that. And I guess that'll be it. What does this do? Special summon it? Okay. Set a Mana Spectre spell. Okay. I might deck out, actually. I need to do damage. I have to do Zelantis OTK, probably. And cards left in deck. I know, I'm kind of after myself. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. The third one. How many of these does he play? Do I have any siblings? Yeah. I have a younger brother. They're also low-key running out of cards in their deck. Another crow. All right. Sure. Keep pendulum summoning all you want, old man. Younger brother isn't Sam? No. Sam's older than me. I want to play Paleo Infernoid. Well, you understand that, like, Infernoids are fire, right? In the Water Wind event, you can't play fire. Okay. No idea what that does. Okay. I'm 24. Not 23. I'm 24. Wabaku. No damage to me. Dun 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 dun. Bum bum. Targeting laundry. Sure. I make you feel old? That's too bad. I don't know what to tell you. Trap Tantalizing Tomb. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Rank 4. The card also does nothing. End of main phase, sure. They get a search, they have to discard one. I can tell you use rollback. I don't have rollback in the grave. Guess I don't. Alright. Green paleo. Wait, does trap tantalizing shuffle them back in? I don't know why I thought it put it on top. Did I misread it? I thought I milled the other rollback. I guess I didn't. Roll back. Pull up the field again. Feels so satisfying. This is on bottom, not on top. Okay, I'm a moron then. I'll draw my 2 cards for turn. 1, 2. Hi, rollback. Nice to meet you. Next up, let's do this. Targeting rollback. Let's do. Cannot target Trickle Slayers. Okay, sure, dude. Yeah, now I have to do this. Chain of Paleo. Bring this back. Discard rollback, I guess. Rollback's actually not bad. It's no, it's garbage. Never mind. Rollback, rollback, rollback. Oh, I wish I had a link 3 in my grave. Any waters in there that I can steal? No. Can I target trap trick with this? Is there a viable trap trick target? Oh god. Alright, well, it works, I guess. Wait. This is bad. This is really the play I'm gonna make. $119 life points is so funny. Shit. Crap. If I go Zelantis, only 3,000 damage though is the problem. Let me read me Starboy again. What'd I do this for? Whatever. Let's put back another rollback, I guess. Can I use 2 in 1 turn? No, I cannot. Damn. Fuck, what do I do? I just go for this, I guess. Like to revive? No. Bring out Dragon Mage, don't mill with it. Yeah, like I could go for... Yeah. I'm just gonna go battle phase. Little damage, more important. I can pendulum summoning anyways. Dude, I'm so tilted. Why can't I kill him? Hand's all garbage. I find his play Black Myth Wukong. I have no idea what you just said. I don't know what that means at all. And Gamma, it's a video game? Oh, then no, I'm not gonna play it. I don't really play video games. It's just Smash Diddle, really. Hearthstone, I guess. Battle phase. Is there something I don't understand? Is there a guy that changes attack points? Evenly, yeah. This revive. No. It's not one. Alright, we'll just do it again. Okay. Draw. Nice. Okay, that's a helpful card. Make another one. Then I get to add back. Oh, never mind. Don't add back princess cards. Okay, I lost to nothing. Nice. Okay, I'm an idiot. I thought this added back anything. Any water. That's marbled rock I'm thinking of. Alright, well, once again, I will deal 800 damage. This is getting very stupid. It's so stupid. Put back, roll back again. Is Doubtless the most important factor when going into prep? Both are important. It depends on the format. Sometimes deck is more important, sometimes play is more important. Battle phase. I'm just going to do the same thing again, dude. $60 life points, OP. Okay. All right. I guess they get to do whatever they want again. Can someone out some more shitters? They don't do anything. All right. What does this make? Tornado Dragon. Okay. Okay. One. Nice. Prosperity. Venomous. Okay. Cool. He has the chain. What is the biggest attack? This is a worm? No. Let's just bring out this, I guess, whatever. Another trainable. In paleo. Yay. It's finally over. Special summon for whatever. Doesn't matter. Wonder what their face down is. Okay, for this to keep going even longer. Imperm. I mean, SL chain. And then I can make Zelantis, right? Oh, I have to use that. Oh my god. Wait, is there anything else I can do? Oh my god. I can go area, right? Area first. Okay. One step at a time. Then we go effect. Finally, Jesus, that was so annoying. Paleo takes so long. I need to go to the bathroom. That took forever. I need to go piss. So, I'll be back in a second. Shortest paleo game. Is this what it looks like when Josh plays? Does it just take 5 years for every win? It's a bit crazy. We can make a new deck. Alright, what do we build? It does? Oh my god. That's why you don't watch those streams. Bro, it is a bit crazy. Plants. How do I play plants? I play Necros. Do I have Necros cards? I don't know my Necros. I do not have Necros cards. We're lucky if we get 3 paleo games during a Josh stream. That's crazy. Rika is untouched. Oh god, you're right. Alright, how about this? Next person to sub or gift the sub picks the deck. Has to be a legal deck, obviously. There you go. Now I wait. Otherwise, we'll build something else. We'll build something that I find fun. I know we fat man. Congrats. You get to pick the deck. And give it the sub. Rika, please? Alright. Fucking Rika. How do I build this deck? I don't know what he's supposed to play. I imagine you need a lot more shit. I'm not crafting more of those. Just one of each is fine. I don't remember what this does. Sure. Neo, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it. I have no idea what to do with this. Okay, so Mourner, Storm, Evenly, Duster, Primula 2. Sure, Imperm. What else is supposed to play? Draw seems terrible. A trap tantalizing tune. No. Pure Reyes map? Yeah, probably Pure Reyes map. Raigeki, whatever. Unexpected die. No. Plant support. What extract do I play? Is Hyperiton legal? No, it's not. This is for the event? Yes. You clearly haven't been paying attention. There's a reason this deck looks so scuffed. You're at work? You heard Rika? You wanted Rika. You literally paid for Rika. You literally paid for me to play a nerfed Rika deck. I don't even know what to put in this extra deck.
I thought that Jesse was cooked.
Baitmaster, thank you. Just do Goaty? Oh my god, I just built this. Fuck. Okay. How do I build a Goaty deck, guys? I almost said Lone Fires. Well, someone did say Lone Fire. What do I do with this? Want me to link the Goaty guide? Not really. Just play the Loner. Is the Loner unplayable, though? Okay. It's fine, not great. Well, I already clicked on it, so we'll see how this goes. I imagine I want to go first, right? Loner is bricky. Awesome. I love having a bricky deck. What does these do? This says this card's in your hand, try to level 4 lower fish in your grave, the same name as a card you control. Special this card and that monster. Special in the grave. It's a tuner. This card's normal special summon, add a fish next to your hand. And then you banish a fish from your hand to field. This card's banished, you can banish a fish from your hand to grave. Okay. What do I do? Imagine I do this. I go effect. And then what does this do? Okay, so not this. What does this do? Not this. Nope. It's this, right? So you're gonna get Seahorse? What the fuck is Seahorse? You mean Lifeless Leaf Fish? Which is a leafy sea dragon, not a seahorse. You know, I'm a nature nerd, so be correct, you know? It's not a seahorse, though. Here, look at this. Let me show you guys. I'll educate you fools. Leafy sea dragon. This is what it is. Not a seahorse. That's what it is. What do I send, though? Send Schiff? Am I just passing? This is terrible. Schiff doesn't do anything, though. This is awful. What a fucking terrible deck. Yeah, I know what Shift does. But, like, this is terrible. There's no way this was the best deck. This is full combo. This deck is unplayable. Holy shit. There has to be a better way to build this deck than Shift Pass. That's my extra deck. I was making Arion posts, right? What is this? That's neat. Ice Jade. I don't know when I'm supposed to synchro. Probably now, right? This is gonna banish from the deck, right? Is that what it does? Can't remember. This card's crazy though. They banished the fish. I'm gonna banish the Ixip or whatever it's called. About to get the Agerine? Yeah, I know. So effect. No, I don't want to do that. I sent banish this one, right? Or Zap, that's what it's called. Effective summon. And I'll synchro for... What do I summon? Is it white or a whale or... What does this one do again? Probably this, right? What's bicorn? Oh, this. Hmm. What does this do? So you can banish the target when fish equal level. I'm gonna go whale. And then I'm gonna trigger the Arion Post Engrave, banishing Zep. Not Zep. I don't know the names of these cards. Fish. This one's called Fish. Stupid anagrams. And I get to add an extender, right? This is an extender. Or this card lets it turn on my fucking sunfish. Okay. I say it's one of my favorite marine mammals, favorite animal in general. I love this card. I have a Misprint White Aura Whale. It's awesome. Have I tried Lorcana? Yeah, it's kind of boring. I'm not a big fan. What does this do? Okay. 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 This deck doesn't have Snopios. What are you killing me? What are you kidding me? Yeah, I mean I don't fucking know. Snopios is the octopus, right? Even though Snopios is an anagram for poisson, which is fish, but yeah, it's stupid. I'm in a bunch of tokens. Okay. What did they add? I wasn't paying attention. They added medallion. Okay. I know what that one does. That one's easy. Rhoda. Am I enjoying the ice barrier event? Well, this is my second game. We won a 40-minute game against against what's it called? Against Mad Spectre with our Paleo deck. And now we're on to our first ice barrier opponent. Oh yeah, I should have banished itself Ariam and then added Poisson. Yeah. Copios. Coral Dragon. I don't even want to stop that. That card just doesn't do anything. Mirror Mage is broken. Paleo is truly the hostage deck. Paleo's fun. Paleo is fun. I have no idea what that does either. Oh my god. Ice Barrier special from hand. And summons another Ice Barrier. Cool. Okay. Am I dead? This is another tuner. Already has 2 tuners. You're gonna greed a Crocodragon? Not even a good Crocodragon though. Okay, is this also a tuner? What is this? Not. Okay. What do you think about Lantern Mermaid post Rotor? Are you hyped to try it? I'm just worried it'll be a not fun deck that's the hand rip only type thing. Lantern's gonna be awful. I mean, maybe. I'm kind of not thinking that far ahead yet, truthfully. Let's get the ban list first, and then we can have this discussion. Because until we have a ban list, I think it's almost pointless. Like nothing is competing with Snake Eye. Level 10. What the fuck is this again? Am I supposed to mourn this? Because they're gonna pop it right, and then it comes back. Wait, no. Mourner Raho? What the fuck is Raho? Okay. Rowing. Yeah, sorry, I don't know all these cards. Raho is the floodgate. Is it a self floodgate? Because this deck is terrible. Opponent synchros for Ursula 0. Damn, this card's nice. Yeah, I'm just dead. You guys said I wasn't dead. Well, I'm listening to phone waiting music. I like it. It's good music. Is Whitewood Runic good to play right now? If you want a deck that's not Snake Eye but still playable, sure, it's fine. Went into Croco Dragon instead. I would have won. Sure, if my opponent misplayed. Alright, well, Goaty sucks. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the suggestion. This deck is terrible. Fuck, do we run it back? This deck is so bad. Like, go second flu. Probably be the fastest. Ice Barrier is the best deck in the event. Fuck it. Back to Paleo. I think Magispector is better. Well, we just cooked Magispector, so I don't know. I drawn the one up twice. This hand's fine though. Wait, they make me go first. I want to get lightning stormed. Paleo Pupik. Alright, there we go. What do I have? Neat. Neat, neat, neat. Piri Reyes map. So what does that mean? Adding Rika Petal. Yeah, it's probably the Rika player, or the Rika we just talked about. Battle phase. Toggle on! Fuck. Oh, actually, there's nothing I want to even do. Yeah, that's fine. Evenly matched. Chain Paleo. trap trick. I'll chain this. Discard. And then I'll set from the deck. Arala. This will have to do. I mean, I'm still probably fucked. Set rollback to copy evenly. God. Did you get rid of Fiendsmith? No. Balance of Judgment would have been okay, right? Yeah. Balance of Judgment might have been fine. Why did I chain the trap trick? So I had a Dynamiscus target, right? Oh no, I could have Dynamiscus banished this. Yep, you're right. No, I could have just banished this. I forgot I could just target this. Well run Rudon. Alright. I feel like if you just played Chain Burn, you could honestly just win these events really easily too. There's an FTK for this event. Do I even want to know? Like a princess. And formula. Okay. Is it really dumb rollback FTK? Okay, I don't know if I want to use that then. Let's blow up their field here.
I thought that Jesse was
Donnie
cooked.
Maddie, thanks so much to sub. Appreciate it. We get a tour of my room? No. You cannot. Now your cards die. Why not play Marincess? Yeah, I like this deck. I enjoy it. Ice Dragon Prison. That was really good. Can bring back Paddle and I'll Spanish it. Do I banish in draw phase or do I try to let them play a bit? I feel like if I just banish in draw phase, it's pretty good. I like holding disruption though, typically. I don't want them to get the mood on again. And Spanish 1 and 2. Hopefully that's okay. Damn, another Piri Reyes map. Alright, looks like we're cooked. If Leolis can master duel, I do not. I think so, at least. Ugh. Skip song. All right, we can do that. I think I misplayed this. I definitely just was too aggressive. The trap check was bad as well. I would have been better to do balance judgment for sure. What the fuck is this? Okay. I mean, I'll like maybe I can win this. I don't know. I mean, I'll keep playing obviously if I can top deck something broken. I might just be dead though, actually. Right? Just make a rank 8. Should be my monster and attack. Any of Dark World this format? I mean, it's like as bad as it's ever been, really. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, I was about to say that doesn't work. Turn on the Christmas music. With pleasure. Ooh, a good old classic. I have to put my headphones back on for this. The Christmas tree. Bum, 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 bum. That's game, right? Christmas tree. Ba-ba-dum. Let's turn off Christmas music. Sure. I'll turn it off in a second. When you're here. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. All right, bye. All right. It is a good song. Negated only works on skip songs. Ooh, this sounds nice. Turn on Christmas music. All right. Your wish is my command. Ooh, another good one.
I thought the Jesse was cooked.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Let's go, Jack. Thank you for the 12 months. Appreciate it. Do, 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 do. Turn off Christmas music. Damn, the Grinch is back. The snow. Then I'm dreaming. I'll turn it off after this resolves. Who wants Christmas music in summer? I do. Christmas music is awesome. When I do the DC Cup and it's just like I get bored after a bit, I turn it on. And let's go to here. Eaglin. Eglin. Add M pen. This tree is actually fucking annoying, isn't it? Oh, nice. Nice deck. Main phase 2. You've activated my trap card. Trap trick. Favorite Christmas movie? I actually don't even like Christmas movies. You know what a maximum summon is? No. Now, elemental burst. Burst their bubble. Nice. I didn't even have the face down trap. Raw. Rise to full height. Alright. Activate Wabaku. This lets me summon Paleozoic Morella from my graveyard. Next, I'll exceed summon Paleozoic Opabina. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just being troll. Oh, the flute trap is banned? Nice. Target rollback. Targeting their Evelyn is really funny, actually. Seen Grave of the Fireflies? It's a fucking brutal movie. I have seen it. It is good, though. And all set. Then you look nest. Overlay for... I don't fucking care, whatever. And then detach. Cool. Dun 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 dun. Bum ba bum bum ba da dum bum. Raigeki. Almost summoned Stree. I guess this is like fine. Do I play Imperm? I don't think I do play Imperm. No, wait, I do, right? I just milled it? No, I do play Imperm. Chain Eglin. Dun 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 dun. Bum ba da da dum dum. I should not be in defense mode, probably. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Bum ba da do 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 do. Draw. I'm tearing Morganite. Mind if I do? Now what's the best course of action here? I don't know if I can kill. Cosmo theme. I know. He tried to stream my own card, yeah. He streamed my card, so I just stopped it. I'll just get this, whatever. Is there a water honest? No. Dum. Dum. Eaglin. Want to see a magic trick? Bum. Eat shit, motherfucker. He's so stupid. Flu is such a bad deck. What the fuck does this do? Oh, sorry, you wanted to attack me? How about no? Do. Then we pop. Paleozoic. Paleos are fun. Do. Evenly matched. Nice. Nice. Laundry, Dragon Maid, and a Prosperity. Can I even use this? I can. That's cool. Activate ability. Marella. And I can go Trap, Tantalizing Tune. And put back. Transaction rollback. Three. Nice. Extol overlay. Paleozoic Anomalocaris. The Paleo Pillow's taken over. I've never hated this deck. I've always liked this deck. Do. Revive Abelio. Then send. Roll back. Again. And I get to mill a card. Free money. Next ability. By detaching one card, I can pop your poo-poo. Am I not playing Ninja Mosquito? I don't think I have it. Oh, I do have it. I just don't care. You're finished. Paleo's Gaming. Yay, gems. This is going to be a fucking long journey. Holy shit. 11,000. Can't do this with Paleo. Alright, but we'll do another game with Goaty. You love my Star Wars announcer impression. Admiral Yularen? Yes. The loner ice barrier farms faster. People want me to play Goaty though. Alright, I had to read some. This is Enoch, right? So Enoch is garbage. Can I summon any fish? Can. So I gotta summon like this, right? Aces. Summon Enoch. Right, so summon this out. Effect, summon back the Paces. I summon Xeep. Those comes out. Xeep, going back Paces. And then I can go banish Shift. Add trap. What does this do? Okay. Next, let's go summon for Arion posts. This is gonna be banish a fish. What does it do with banished? Okay, so I'll banish this. Then I'll go for this. An effect. Oh, why didn't this trigger? Oh shit. This card's into the grave of synchro material. Alright, I messed up. I made boo-boo. What's Pisicus? Which one's that? Is that not in my deck? Level 6? There's multiple level 6. I do have 2, I just can't. Oh. How do I banish this card though? What does this do? No, nothing. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. Fuck me. Comes back. And this comes back. Desires. I'm not doing anything there. Hmm. All right. What else do we got? Lightning storm. Draw spells or traps. Well, okay. Goodbye. This is flu again. You want to resist something in special summons? That's so lame. Oh, this is actually really funny. I didn't realize what was playing right now. Do people know the what song is playing? That's really funny. Oh, it's Lyrilisk. It's just Warbler. No other nerds in the chat who know what this is? No? Okay. The aquarium. Carnival of the Animals. I'll put on some regular music again. Too old-fashioned for you guys. Here, this is better. Uno for Uno. All right. Barrel. What? This one doesn't do anything. I mean, I'll still banish it in case I normally summon kobolds. Whatever. This trigger's on, yeah. I miss my wife. It's lonely in outer space. What do I summon here? That's another tuner. No tuner, probably. Itsu now. No. All right. Think it's gonna be a long, long time. No. Another barrel canary. They really like barrel canary. Summoning. Okay. Barrel canary. Barrelless canareless. The kind of place to raise your kids. Can we listen to the Shrek 1 OST? No. Is Duckless for Sacramento out? Yeah, I went over it in the VOD earlier already. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Overlay for assembled night and gale. Am I supposed to do something now? Should I go battlefield? I guess I will. Toy box. Okay, alright, toolbox, not toy box. Am I supposed to go into the big shitter now? Whatever, sure. Synchro Shokan. Arion Boss. Effects. I'll banish Sniopsis. Opsios, right? And I'll banish my Pisicus. Add to hand. This shit triggers now. Select the fish to banish. Banish this shit, right? Or yeah, sheaf, I guess. Special. And I'll get Zep. Banish Zep. Zep effect. And then effect. What does this do in the grave? Make this card. Wait, I can make this. I can make this multiple fish tuners. That's pretty funny. Probably just this though, right? I'll banish. Doesn't really matter. I just conceded. Okay, well, they're going to be at their field banished. Lonely as a man without love. I mean, that was good. That was a better showing from our fish compatriots. Falling down on me. Enoch is such an ass card, it really brings the loner down. Well, I drew it again, so that's great. Our opponent just passed. This deck even OTK. Sunfish is probably a really good draw, right? Every day I wake up, then I start to break up. Man without love. Oh, I can't add sardine off this. What's this doing? You get the effect? No. Lonely as a man without love. Impermanencia. Alright. Then I get to go affect the mundo of my friendo. Summon Enoch. Tell me, when will you be mine? Me quando. What does shit do when it gets banished? Will you say yes to me? Quando. Happiness to me. Me quando. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yay, go fish. Space fish. Yes, yes. We all love the space fish here. I mean, the deck, it's cool. I wish it was a bit better. Y'all shitting on Enoch, but Enoch has been pretty good there. They need some better setup spells, probably. Let you push through things as well. Plays going second, all helpful. Kith. What does this do? That's Sardine. Sardine. So I go normal this. Aces. Impermanencia. That's annoying. Tell me, when will you be mine? Hey, Maria. What do I do? Let's do this. I just need to get the effects. I don't remember. Doesn't. Oh, obviously it doesn't. Yeah. I should have. Fuck. I should summon this first. Because now if I get stopped, I can't summon it. Maria. Give us some MJ. This is literally MJ. so long since you've been gone. Unconnect a grave. Shift. Special. Keef. Special summon. Wait. Why can't I synchro summon? This isn't a tuner? Oops. I thought this was a tuner. Oh, stupid. Yeah, well, now I know it's not a tuner, but I did not know that. Damn, okay, this place sucked. Alright, I misplayed. Whatever. It's an anagram for fake. Oh, because it's a fucking lure? And this supposed to be like an angler? Oh my god. Maria. That's actually genius. No, like, we can give Konami shit, but the R&D team that makes the TCG exclusives have honestly been, like, outside of butchering the second waves, have been pretty cool. Like, they've done a good job for a lot of stuff, which is sad when they, like, don't execute, but a lot of the things they do are fantastic. Which, like, how am I wasn't paying attention. God damn, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I just fucked myself. That's great. Damn it, I wasn't paying attention. I don't want to banish anything. Can I banish nothing? Oh, fucking sake. What do I keep? It doesn't matter. I hate it. I hate everything. I just clicked no because I wasn't paying attention, and now I'm gonna eat shit. I'll add Rubina. Robina. I will concede. I screwed the pooch. Oops. Mistakes have been made, that is for sure. Ugh. Alright, that was how not to play Goaty. Oh god, that was fucking bad. That was bad. Can this summon? It can summon 6, right? Yeah. That much I know. I should summon this now, right? Before I get, like, stopped on some nonsense. Find them all night long. Mess of me. What am I supposed to add off this? If this gets banished. Bring it back. That doesn't matter, right? I'll go Biss Shark to add. I already normal summoned. Oh. I'll just do the Zep and banish. The Goaty, yeah, it is running the field spell. Ah, fuck, this is the wrong card. I meant to add Shift, not Zep. Alright, I was a mega ass. Oops. Ice barrier, okay. What does this do? I'm looking for something dumb to do. Hey, baby. Get rid of it. Who cares, baby? Synchro. Make Ascon. An effect. Banishing from the grave. Or banish this and this. This will come back, right? Ghost Mourner. By synchro, won't get banished though, right? I'll make this. Not great. I can just save for later. I kind of want to force this through. I can go Chen Ying instead. If I follow up though, I don't have follow up if I do that. That's cool. I messed up. Oh, have to make fish. So let's just go through then, right? Or is I should have held this in hand. And then I'm just gonna do this. Synchro Shokan. Beyond. Goatee. Draw. Sunfish. Dog shit card. This is level 4. Oh, it's not a fucking tuner, right? Oh my god. This is a tuner? No. Wait, do I have anything I can summon with that's good? Nothing with Quarrel Enemy is actually good. It should have been a defense mode. But I don't have anything banished. This is too much attack points. Stupid non-tuner bitch. Most damage, I guess. I can revive this. Doesn't do anything though. This does nothing as well. This doesn't do anything. Most damage, whatever. That was lame. Oh shit, I just didn't mess up. What does this one do? It's, what has happened? This isn't happening in the grave. Okay, I think they messed up. They need a thing, don't they? Doesn't do anything, right? What's this do? Yeah, they just messed up. Alright, I guess that was easy enough. Is Fish Lamp worth it at all? I don't know. I'm learning this deck with you guys right now. Alright. I think that's going to be all for now, guys. Appreciate y'all for coming. This was an impromptu stream because I don't normally stream on Tuesdays, but I am unfortunately hosting some people on Tuesday and Friday, so I don't expect to be live for those days this week. I will, however, be live tomorrow and Wednesday as well, with some more water and wind event. Maybe I'll craft Necros, play some other decks as well. You know, get through all this and some other reacts, new cards. Hopefully a ban list. That's the most ideal thing in the world. However, I can't say I'm hopeful at this point. Anyway, thank you guys all for coming, and I'll catch you all next time. I know it'll be another short week of streaming, only 2 days a week, but someday I'll get it into a better schedule. It's just right now I don't have the time. I promise I will. Anyways, peace, and who am I going to send you guys off to? I don't know. We'll send you to the end screen, I guess. I'll figure that out. Ray should start streaming. If Ray does start streaming, I will be happy to host him, but yeah. Let's see who's live. Where's Ray's channel? Here it is. Why can't I check for rating someone who has the same amount of followers, or is who someone I follow? Actually, open up Twitch and check. Oh, no one I follow is live. That's why. Is Ray getting on? I think so. Callie, sure.